Hey unicorn gangs and glitter goons, it is Lady. I am coming back to you guys with another video. So I made a poll on, oh, what is that? Anyways, I made a poll on Instagram and I asked Snapchat what should be my next storytime video. And you guys, I gave you guys 3 options. One was helping my sister blow up a car. The second was I was an Escort's bodyguard. And I forgot the third one. And everybody picked Escort's bodyguard. So let's get right into this crazy ass story time. Let's get right into this story. I just want to let you guys know that I changed the person's name and I will not be revealing her real name, but I did ask her permission. She said I could share it. So in this video I'm going to nickname her Star. So Star was very big on social media. She could do anything and get like 500,000 likes in like 2 seconds. So it was one day somebody was like in her comments like talking bad about her, and I basically was taking up for her. So she had messaged me on Facebook like, yo, thank you for taking up for me, whatever. I see you live in Chicago, I'm gonna be there soon, let's link up. I'm like, of course, whenever. So she finally got to Chicago and we got to hang out and to meet, and she was just like, I really appreciate, meeting somebody like you. You don't meet a lot of people that's like genuine like you. I was like, oh girl, thank you girl, I be trying or whatever. So she told me she was coming back to Chicago in a few weeks to stay longer, maybe, I think she said maybe like a month or so. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. That'll definitely give us a lot of time to hang out. That's cool. So she came back to Chicago, and usually we text, we don't call. So she called me at maybe like 9 o'clock at night and was like, I just got into it with, I wouldn't call him her boyfriend, I would say boo thing, whatever. They had just gotten into it. And she wanted me to come help her move her clothes to her friend's house. So I was like, okay, cool. So I go over there, I help her, and when I'm finished helping her, she tells me, she said, I got a few errands to run. If you want down to make some gas money, hit me up. I was like, yeah, that sounds fun. I'm off tomorrow. Whatever, cool. So my wife had got me a car that last year in February. No, I lied. 2 years ago in February. And but it was my car, whatever. So I was like, yeah, sure, I can make extra gas money. That's cool with me. It wasn't. So we went to the first person's house, and she told me to wait for her outside. I was like, okay, cool. So she was in that house for maybe like 20-30 minutes. So I had texted her. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Are you okay? Like, what's going on? Like, do I need to leave? And she's like, no, I'm finna come out now. Everything's fine. I was like, okay, cool. So she got back in the car. She got back in the car with like a wad of money. Like, y'all know like them Facebook and Instagram scammers, when they be showing out videos like, you can make this today. That's what she had. And it was real. I was like, damn, how much money did he owe you? And she was like, this not even usually all I get, but whatever. That should have been the first red flag. I think I was singing some songs, so I really didn't pay attention to what she said. But I was like, okay, cool. So we go to the second house. When we get to the second house, she's like, I need you to come in with me. I was like, okay, what am I coming in for? Whatever. So we went in, and he was like, oh, is this your little sister? And she was like, yeah, this is my little sister, whatever. So he was like, oh, you look like your sister. And we look nothing alike. Whatever. He was like, oh, you look just like your little sister, your big sister, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, thanks. So he was like, you know, can I talk to you in the back for a second? And she was like, I charged to be, for talking too. That should have been the second red flag. But I was like, what? Who's charging? I'm confused. And he was like, I got your extra money. I just need to talk to you in the back. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So, again, she's back there for like 20 minutes. I text her. I'm like, yo, do I need to knock on this door? Like, what's going on? Tell me what's up. She's like, no, I'm finna walk out now. It's cool. Okay. So I'm walking out the door. And we're leaving out the door, mind you. We're leaving out the door, and he was like, so are you like your big sister? I was like, what do you mean? And then he like looked at Star, and Star was like, no, she's not. And I'm like, what's this? What's going on? And he was like, good. He was like, because you need to stop doing it because it can get dangerous for you or whatever. But the way he said it, it was like in a sinister way. I was like, what's gonna get dangerous? I'm confused. So I walk into the car. I'm like, I don't like the way he said that. Like, what the fuck is going on? And she was like, nothing. That's just how he talked. He's just mad because he had to give me extra. We get in the car. I lock the door. I was like, you gonna tell me what the fuck is going on before I pull off? And she was like, what do you mean? I was like, no, bitch. You got no lie. I was like, I know for a fact you have over like $5,000-$6,000 in your pocket just from him. So I was like, you need to tell me what the fuck is going on, because I feel like I'm in the dark. And she was like, I don't want you to judge me and this. And I was like, I'm not gonna judge you, but I don't like being in the dark, so tell me what the fuck is going on. And she was like, well, those are my clients. I'm like, you dressing them? I'm confused. Like, client like what? Like you do hair? Because them niggas ain't had no hair. So she was like, I be fucking them. What you mean, girl? No. She said that. I said, oh my God. I was like, so you motherfucking escort? She was like, I don't call myself that, but yeah. I'm like, I was like, what the fuck you got me riding around with you for? She was like, because, like, in case somebody want to get crazy or something. No. I was like, you know I will protect you if some shit go down. Because these hands is for any fucking body. They bisexual. They for any sex. But, bitch, I'm not going to try to fight a 400-pound dude. Like, he like 7 feet tall. No, I'm not gonna do this with you. No. I was like, you need to hire like an actual bodyguard, somebody who will beat somebody ass. I was like, not saying I won't do damage, but bitch, we might get our ass beat. They ain't gonna beat the shit out of us, but they gonna beat our ass because we little as fuck. She's like, calm down. Ain't nothing gonna happen. I know these niggas. I've known them for years. They not on that. I'm like, bruh, you should have told me this before I signed, like before I agreed to do any of this. This should have came out your mouth. I was like, okay, it's fine. I was like, she was like, okay, it's just one last run. That's it. I was like, okay. Oh, okay. So we get to the third house. Nothing. It's easy. He comes to the driver's window, and I like cracked it a little. I was like, can I help you? And he's like, yeah, can I get in the car? I just want to talk to Star for a second. I was like, oh yeah, sure. got my gun, got my pocket knife, got my got my pepper spray, I got everything. I'm like, you can. So he gets in the back and like he's behind me, and Star's in the passenger seat, and she's like looking behind her to talk to him, and he's like, I seriously just want to apologize, Star. I don't know why she did that. We're not together. She's just jealous of the friendship that me and you have. Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, whatever. Where's my money? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, and I don't understand why you charging me extra. Like, what's going on? And she was like, well, I told you I'm trying to move and stuff. And I want to move into a really nice place so I can have you come over. So, you know, you gotta be patient with me or whatever. So I'm like, God damn, you got regular prices and shit? This is too much. This is too much. So when he said that, he was like, I understand. He was like, but are you gonna stop acting funny toward me? Like, I don't like you not answering the phone for me and stuff like that. She was like, well, you need to control your baby mama. I was like, oh shit, the baby mama that came into it. And he was like, I will. I just really need you to accept my apology or whatever. He was just really, really sweet. And she was like, yeah, whatever. He, you know, driver's seat, passenger seat, and he's like, he put his hand like in between another big ass wad of money. I'm like, I look at Sarah, I'm like, and she was like, thank you or whatever. And he was like, Star, can you just please call me so we can finish talking or whatever? And then he had touched the back of my seat. He was like, it was nice meeting you or whatever. Y'all be safe. I'm like, what are you doing for all this money? She was like, nothing too extravagant. It ain't. She was like, I'm not pulling out no Pornhub tricks or nothing like that. She was like, and if I do, that's a lot more. She was like, it's just regular. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I feel like you betrayed me. Like, I don't know you. So I was like, this is crazy. So I went to drop her off. Mind you, I did not know it had got so late. My wife had been calling and texting me, but I didn't want to answer because I didn't have a lie to tell her. So I did not want to answer. So she was like, I hope you don't look down on me now or anything. I hope you still want to be cool. I was like, yeah. I was like, ain't nothing changed in my book. I was like, just, you know, be safe. You need to get an actual bodyguard. And she was like, yeah, I am. I was like, okay. She left, went in her friend's house. I finally answered the phone for my wife, and my wife is loud as hell screaming. She's like, where the fuck are you at? I have been calling you. I've been texting you. What the fuck are you doing? I was like, ugh. I was like, I'm sorry. Me and Star, you know, we just been hanging out. I didn't hear my phone. Whatever. It's been dead, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, okay. She was like, but, you know, I just wanted to know if you were safe. Like, don't do that again. I was like, you're right. I won't do it again. Sorry, my cat's right here. Being needy. Say hello. Say hello, unicorns and glitter goons. Hi. You're so mean. So a couple of days later, she had hit me up again. She was like, I had a few errands to run. You want to make some more money? I'm like, sure. Let's do this. So, don't know why I said that. She asked me to come in with her. It was this old guy. He looked like he was like in his 60s, 70s or whatever. Like, he offered us tea and stuff like that. And I was just like, you taking money from grandpa? Grandpa, though? Anyways. And he was just asking her, you know, like how she's doing or whatever and when she's going to come back and see him. Oh, I was like, this is so uncomfortable right now. So, he then hands her a wad of money. I'm like, this bitch is consistent with her price. Like, she don't play. So, we were leaving or whatever, and she had got a phone call, and she was like, okay, I'm coming to get my money, and after this, I'm not fucking with you no more. I'm finna block your number, this, and that. I'm done with you. And she just she like hung it up. And you heard the other person still talking. She hung it up. I was like, what the fuck is that? And she was like, it's my ex-boyfriend. I just need to go get my my money from him. I'm like, damn, you charging exes to, you know? She was like, yep, I charge everybody. I was like, all right. All right, girl. All right, girl. Okay. So, we get to the second place. We pull up. It's a lot of dudes outside. I was like, this finna be some bullshit. I already know this about to be some bullshit. Got my pepper spray, my pocket knife, got my gun. I'm like, no, cause I carry legally, just letting you guys know. But yeah, I'm not going. No, and my wife don't know where I'm at. No. So we get there, we get out of the car. I'm standing like in front of my car, and she's like going toward the middle of the street because the guys are on the other side. So I was like, here we go. Please don't let it be bullshit. Please don't let it be bullshit. Please don't let it be bullshit. So, like, you see, like, you hear them, like, I guess they were like play fighting or whatever. And you hear him, he's like, so, he's loud at this point. He's like, so you want this money? Big ass wad of money. You want this money, huh? You want this money, huh? I was like, please give her the money so we can leave. Because everybody's starting to look at us now. So, he was like, so what you gonna do for the money? You gonna suck my dick? And it's, I'm like, it won't be no dick sucking around here. You better give her her damn money. I said that in my head because he was big. He was like, he just got out of prison big. Oh no, honey. Oh no. They're pushing each other, whatever. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, I get out the car, I'm like, yo, what are y'all doing? It's cars behind me, like, honking and stuff. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, you need to stop and get back in the car. This girl jumps on his back, and he's, like, twirling around, like, trying to get her off of him. And I'm like, this can't be real life. Like, this can't be happening. I was like, Star, get off of him. Let's go. I said that. She was like, she had, like, pushed him. She was like, I don't ever want to see you again. You need to leave me alone, blah, 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 blah. By this time, the police pull up. I'm like, this is The police pull up. Police ask us, you know, what happened? Are we okay and stuff like that? I was like, yeah. I was like, everything's fine. That's her ex-boyfriend. They had gotten to it. Whatever. We were leaving. He was like, okay, that's fine. He's like, okay, you guys drive safe. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. Because how the fuck was we gonna say, yeah, she an escort collecting her goddamn money without getting in trouble? I was like, all right, so I'm finna go because before my wife started tripping again. And she gets in the car. She was like, I'm sorry or whatever. So I take her back to her friend's house. I was like, I told you, you need a bodyguard. You don't need me because I just drive. You need you a bodyguard, like, for real. I was like, because that didn't need to happen. And she was like, I know. He's stupid. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. I was like, whatever. So, a couple days later, she was like, hey, I hate to ask you this, but I just need you to do a run for me one last time. Blah, blah, blah. I'll pay you any amount. You say any amount. I'll give it to you. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right. Come on. I was like, I want $500. She was like, okay, that's cool. Bitch, you was supposed to say no. But I was like, I don't want $500. I was like, just come on. I was like, it better not be no drama. Just come the fuck on. So we pull up. We in the suburbs. I'm like, oh no. I was like, you got you a family, man. Anyways. We're in the car. We're sitting in front of somebody's house for like maybe like, I want to say like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. we're sitting outside, and somebody comes outside, and I thought somebody was just taking out the garbage, but he's now walking to our car. Well, my car. So I was like, mind you, blonde hair, blue eyes, skinny, like college prep dude. I was like, Star, you didn't. And she was like, this is my favorite client over there. I was like, really? Really, bitch? Really? I was like, oh my God, here we go. So, she gets out, she talks to him for a while or whatever. Cool. She gets her money. Like, okay, cool. That's fine. Get your money, girl. It was another big ass wad of money. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So as we're driving, another car like gets in front of me, so I couldn't get out. I'm like, what the fuck is this? My wife gets out the car. I'm like, oh my God, this is bad. So this is bad. This is awful. First of all, we're in the suburbs. Secondly, like, she's gonna think I was cheating on her. I about the car. I'm like, what are you doing? And she was like, whose house is this? I was like, but it's not even what you think. Like, it's not what you think. And she was like, no, tell me whose house is this. By this time, people are coming outside. I was like, we need to go somewhere. We are in the suburbs. We will get arrested. I was like, can we go? Like, we can go. I'll explain to you later. We can go. So I'm following. I don't even know whose car she was in. I was like, what the fuck? Whose car is this? So we pull into a gas station real quick. I'm like, oh God, how the fuck am I gonna explain this to her? So she's waiting for me outside of the car. I was like, it's not what you think. I was like, I was just with Star, and we went to her friend's house, and she was like, I don't believe that shit. I've been following you for 2 days. And I was like, holy shit. That means she saw us when we got into it with her crazy ass ex. I was like, she's like, you need to tell me everything. She was like, because you've been lying to me, blah, blah, blah. By this time, Star gets up. And she's like, she hasn't been lying to you. She just, didn't want, you to, make us stop hanging out or think it was a bad idea or whatever. So my wife was like, what would be the bad idea? Like, what's going on? She was like, because she's been acting weird since she's been hanging with you. So tell me what's going on. So she was like, nothing. I just need a lady to come with me to run a few errands. And she was like, errands where? Y'all just going to people's houses. So what's going on? And I was like, babe, she an escort. My wife goes, a escort? She's an escort? I'm like, oh my God. And there's people outside. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, can you shut up? She's like, no, she out here selling pussy and shit. And you with her? Are you selling pussy too? I'm like, she asked me, was I selling pussy too? I was like, whoa. No. No. I was like, no. I was going with her to get her money from her clients, and that's it. At this time, Star is laughing, like dying laughing, because my wife asked me, was I selling pussy too? I was like, really? I'm selling pussy too. And she was like, I just needed to know. I didn't know. She was like, and of course I would think it's a bad idea because that's dangerous. Like, something could have happened to y'all. I was like, you're right. So my wife was like, y'all not doing this shit no more. Y'all just hang out, but that's it. And you're not doing nothing for her. And then this Star was like, well, I was just paying her to drive me everywhere. And then my wife was like, she was paying you for what? And I was like, she offered me money, so I took it. She was like, give it back. I'm like, I'm not giving all this money back because I done spent half of it. I was like, first of all, I spent some of it. Secondly, I earned this money because I've been driving, dealing with crazy people. She was like, whatever money you have, give it back to her. I was like, yo, this is, okay. Go in my purse, give her the money. Star was like, she can keep it. Like, I really, I gave it to her. And she was like, my wife was like, she's not taking any of this money. She was like, and whatever other money that she spent already, I will send it back to you. PayPal or whatever. I was like, girl, no, you not. She was like, you need to shut up. I was like, you got it. I'm going to shut the fuck up over there because you look angry. And I'm just going to shut the fuck up. So, my wife PayPal'd her some fucking money. All right, unicorns and glitter goons. That was the time I was an Escort's bodyguard. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please tell me what you thought was super funny in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys later. Stay beautiful.
She wanna fuck with a nigga from the Chi-Town. Chi-Town, 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 Chi-Town. She wanna fuck with a nigga from the Chi-Town.